Hi Aries, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. I am going to be doing a reading for July 14th to July 20th. TAROTPOSH. Yes, I am having signs made up, but they are not done yet, so hopefully soon. I hope this video finds you well, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs is what this reading is for. I hope this video finds you well. If anything is not going well, I hope it churns in your favor. Churns. Churns is butter. Churns in your favor very soon. Unless somebody is actually learning how to churn butter and that's what's coming through in this reading. I don't know. But anyway, maybe somebody lives on a farm. You never know what can come through, right? So maybe you have to watch your diet and you can't have butter and things like that. And that would be horrible. So I have sympathy for anyone who is going through that right now, if that's the case for anyone out there. So let's get to your reading. You're a cardinal sign, so you take the lead and the initiative, okay? And you are a fire sign, and spring is your season, and the Emperor is your card from the Major Arcana. With the moon phases right now, we came out of the new moon, okay? That was in Cancer, yes. And a lot of people felt that very heavily with emotions. I don't know if you possibly did. Whatever aspects of your sign that you want to check besides Aries. If Aries is your sun sign, this is Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And please check my playlist. Everything you need to know is in the description box, or you could go to the homepage and you'll see the about and you'll see the playlist. So please feel free to look back and check any older readings if you like in your sign or any other aspects. And also the new ones will be under the playlist for July 2021. So let's get to it. So what I was saying is waxing crescent right now, today's the 13th, okay? So right now we're in the waxing crescent moon in the sign of Virgo. With the waxing crescent moon, you have to be sure to set intentions. It's a time for growth. Dream big, which is always good. I don't know, maybe when I said churn, you're thinking of buying a farm and, moving somewhere rural and, having goat yoga. Who knows? I mean, that would be pretty fabulous. That would be a pretty fabulous dream for someone if they wanted to, have goat yoga classes, definitely. Being silly, but I'm a little tired. So let me move on. Waxing crescent, again, set intentions, time for growth, dream big. This is the time, like if you want to try a new hairstyle, haircut, buy some new clothes, new wardrobe, change your outlook, change your appearance, whatever it is. Whatever is going to help you set a new intention and develop a new you or a new route, a new plan, whatever it is for you, Aries. Then we'll be moving into the first quarter. On the 17th, it's going to transition from Libra to Scorpio. So at that time, you want to, under the first quarter, moon phase, you want to have deliberate action, overcome your obstacles, and focus to manifest your dreams, okay? So the waxing crescent is when you're setting the intention and dream big, but then you want to focus on manifesting those dreams. And you will have some decisions to make during the first quarter. Whatever they may be in your sign, Aries, if that comes up for you or any other aspects, the first quarter will be transitioning Libra to Scorpio. And then after that, because this reading goes from July 14th to the 20th, on the 20th, we'll enter the waxing gibbous moon, and that is going to be in Sagittarius, okay? So when that moon phase arises, we should be refining goals, editing, changing direction if necessary. So just keep that in mind. And then we go full cycle to the full moon again. So, but that's in the next reading. So I like to give some information with the moon phases. I'm getting more into them. If you ever want to look it up and get to know how the phases affect you and your sign on a deeper level, please feel free to do that. So let's get to it. I'm going to be using, the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot to start. And the reading I'm going to do for your Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oh, we already had a card coming out. Four of Wands. What I was going to say is obstacle, the way through the obstacle, and then I'm going to go 3 cards underneath, so it's a 5-card spread, to give more clarification, more information as to the pathway to take in transiting the obstacle of the 4 of Wands, the way through it, how are you going to do that? Okay, so it's like an underline of those other 3 cards. Let's see what we get. And then if I have to, I'll clarify, okay? These 3 cards that come out after this, ooh, the way through the obstacle of, this is interesting, Aries, the way through 4 of Wands, the blockage here is you may be planning a homecoming, you may be planning a celebration, a wedding, could be anything. We'll see what else comes out in the cards. That's an obstacle, maybe because you don't feel you have control over it, or you don't have maybe these 4 Wands here in your minds are not sturdy. Maybe they're too weighed down by the flowers, the fruit here. Maybe you're not ready for it yet. The way through it is 8 of Swords energy. So the way through it, 8 of Swords energy. When I see this card, right away, before even saying it as the way through it, I see it as analysis paralysis, sort of mental anguish, but you can actually get out of this person. It's like you don't want to see anything. You don't want to hear anything because it's like this band is not only covering her eyes, but it's almost covering the ears. And it's like you don't want to touch anything. It's like you want to seclude yourself off and then put a gate up around it. And it's almost like you're part of the fence post there. So it's like you're tied up in your thought and action. So it could be saying to you the way through it is to tie yourself off, hold yourself back from involving yourself. But I more tend to think that you need to come out of the analysis paralysis and the mental anguish in order to overcome whatever is blocking you with this homecoming. Whatever is on your mind that you are sort of getting yourself caught up in about this homecoming, celebration, marriage, whatever it is, or just home in general, you need to release yourself from it. And it's like you need to do it where it's not near the home. It's like you need to do it privately. So I almost want to say, and it won't apply to everyone, but I always want to say, talk to a therapist and have someone help you get out of that. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. This is self-sufficient energy, like self-sufficient. This is like minor arcana Empress energy. Okay, that's what I see this. It is. It's abundance, astute, being self-confident, self-assured, and just glowing and taking pride in your appearance and your surroundings and just basking in the glow of all you have. So having that homecoming as a blockage, maybe there's someone or something you don't want to see there. I have the 2 of Cups here. And this is another aspect that's helping you transition to come out of this blockage. And again, I'm sort of getting like therapy. And therapy could be a friend you trust, a friend you talk to about your insecurities. I don't know if you're physically locked out of something, or physically locked out of a house, Aries, or physically locked out of an event, or not invited to an event, something like that. And if so, it is like, get out of your head and release your fears about it, because this is your true energy. Nine of Pentacles, that's you. Don't let anyone rob you of that. Someone is going to approach you. I feel this, when I see this, not always, but I do think of health, like medical. And I do feel like this is a collaboration between you and someone else. And I feel that it is healing energy. It could be a Leo. You see the homestead in the background. Again, it's removed away from this focus there, just like this card is, the homestead in the background, right? So you're doing it away from home with the focus on home to help you transition out of this blockage that you're having of home life, homecoming. Like I said, it could be blockage on the home front with family that you feel you might need to speak to a therapist about, or a trusted friend. And I feel like someone is approaching you. I see this as masculine and feminine energy. I don't read gender, I read the energy. So take that as that applies. Could be someone that you trust, or someone coming forward you to offer helping hands to help you get through whatever is going on. I'm going to clarify the Four of Wands at the blockage as well. Something is this meeting with this person is going to help you get back to that Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is home life. Home life. Pentacles are also money, material, physical worlds, physical beauty, taking care of yourself. But Queen of Pentacles is definitely the person who creates the environment of the home, to me. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. And I feel that you are that person, but something is making you tied up in your head about it, not in a good way. Someone is shaking your throne. Everyone wants to be the queen, right? So kings and queens' thrones are vulnerable, right? Everyone wants to be the king or queen. We got the devil on the bottom of the deck. There is a toxic relationship here, or a toxic meeting of the minds, someone in your environment in the home front, or someone that you're going to see at a homecoming or a celebration. I feel that you could get out of this, but you feel bound to it. Maybe as the Queen of Pentacles, you feel like you have to be a certain way. And, just Aries, the Emperor is your card, but in the major arcana, you do take the lead in initiative. You are that person. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like something is threatening that about you, threatening that Nine of Pentacles about you. And the way through that is asking for help, whether it's professional or a counselor, or trusted friends or family member, someone you trust. But this energy is the overall for this reading. I'm going to clarify using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. I'm going to clarify, Aries. This is for July 14th to July 20th. I feel like you should pay attention to the moon phases right now, because we're going from the waxing crescent to the first quarter to the waxing gibbous. And I feel like this transition for you, for good of none of you, is affected by this. Clarifying the Four of Wands, which was the obstacle. We have the King of Wands here. I'm not sure if there's a battle of the minds Maybe you're being told to release yourself from the battle of the mind. Like maybe you know, this is the King of Wands, masculine energy. Maybe there's someone on the home front. It could be a spouse, family member, someone who is, you know, King of Wands could take the heat, also vulnerable. He's a king on the throne, but also a motivator and a very fiery energy. You're also fire energy. This king represents things that are hidden. This is moon. When I was just saying about the moon phases, you should look. Well, this is my underline under that. For some reason, this cycle here over this the 14th to the 20th is affecting and that making that Four of Wands a blockage with the moon. That's half light, hidden, and it's like one animal is just like looking up, and the other one looks. This is a dog, and that looks like either a rabid dog or a coyote or something. You know, it's like a tamed animal, right? And then a beastie animal. And I feel like that is significant in the card too, because the King of Wands with that fire energy. Maybe somebody's being too fiery for you, even though you're a fire sign. Maybe you have, some of you have a lot of earth energy in your sign and you're more grounded. You take the lead in the initiative, but if somebody else is also a fire sign taking the lead in the initiative, you definitely could butt heads. I will tell you that on the 20th, July 20th, that the waxing gibbous is in Sagittarius. That's fire sign too. I'm a Sag. What's gonna this has to do with someone looking at the big picture. Whoever this King of Wands energy is with this, like things are hidden, and then we have the Eight of Swords telling you that's, you know, the way through it. The way through it is you know. Let me clarify that. You definitely, you know, with this blockage of the Four of Wands, blockage on the home front, definitely have to look at the big picture. Or this King of Wands is looking at the big picture and waiting for ships to come in. You know, just waiting. But he could also be standing there and waiting for watching from afar. He could also be looking out and waiting to leave. So take that as it resonates. The way through this obstacle on the home front, we said, was the Eight of Swords energy, right? Analysis paralysis. It's, you need to focus on your work and your pentacles and your grounded energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarifying this. I'm going to pull two more cards. So you either need hard work to get through this, or you need to just focus on your work. Focus on what's important to you and what makes you happy as you're going through this. Do some soul searching. Work makes you meditate almost, Aries. And it's like you focus on work and then you're soul searching, and you could look at things from a different aspect, right? Keep busy with your work. Keep busy with what you enjoy doing. And that in itself is going to help you soul search this Eight of Swords as the way through. So you will be up in your head a little bit. And you need to balance and have patience with this energy. And that's what's going to bring you out of it, get you through it. Temperance is Sag energy. So it's like if someone is King of Wands in your home life and they are so much fire, right? And they have a temper, you know, you got to take that hot water and hold it away from you and just cool it off, cool it off, cool it off. But definitely don't forget that this is some toxicity, fears. The devil could also be fears. It could also be that you feel some hopelessness, and that's why this card came up as well. But you can get out of this. And like I said, focus on your work, You know, this may just be a temporary thing, but definitely speak to someone. I feel very strongly speak to someone. Strong, strong, strong. Speak to someone. I'm going to pull John Helen Psychic Tarot Oracle card, and then I'm going to close the reading for you. Okay. Please hit like and subscribe if you find this information significant for you. Spread the love. I'm sorry that if this week is tough for some of you, but sometimes, you know, we all go through it. It's not easy. There's an emotional loss that you were definitely releasing. You are releasing someone. You're releasing and healing with your heart chakra, and you're letting go of things. And this is almost like a stairway here coming out, right? It almost looks like a snail shell as well. It's like what do snails do? They have a shell to cover themselves. Maybe you feel you have to like cover yourself up. Maybe you feel you have to cover up who you really are because of this person's fire energy, and it's just a little overwhelming for you at this time right now. I feel this person, you know, this King of Wands, with the Four of Wands blockage here in the home front, I feel like there are things hidden, and I feel like this person may be looking to leave. But you need to realize that out of all these swords that you had, this is your way through, right? You only need one sword, and you're going to have Ace of Swords and triumphant success. So if you feel buried by this, if you feel like the true you got buried by this situation or is getting buried by this situation, notice that this arm and hand is coming up out of the ground with a triumphant sword and with those purple triumphant colors and healing colors. Pay attention to your crown chakra, what comes through also. And I would say to have just spend some time in nature, because that's going to reconnect you with that abundant like queen energy that you want to have, Queen of Pentacles energy. Even though you're a fire sign, I feel whatever aspects of your chart that you have, whether it's your rising is in Taurus, or you know your rising is in Capricorn, or your Venus, whatever it is, or your moon sign, whatever it is, this is definitely relating to people that have Earth in their chart. So take that as it applies. But you have triumphant success, and this is a turnaround, and it's new thought, new action, new deed, and you're conquering it. You're conquering, you're triumphant over this situation, whatever it is. And one leads back to the magician. So you have the powers of the magician behind you to manifest the right thoughts, the mental clarity to get through this, Aries. Okay, so that's what I have for you. So namaste. I pray you find your way. Again, please hit like and subscribe if you find the information is significant for you, because that helps me to help you. So I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.